right, so I'm just going to come in and do some zodiac readings for this month in November, see what the energy is that's coming up here. So I'm going to start with my water signs, I guess. I'll start with Scorpio, because Scorpio is the zodiac that we are in right now. So I'm just going to see what the archetypal energy here for Scorpio is coming out here. Now, Scorpio is all about kind of transformation, death, rebirth, endings and beginnings. So let's see what comes out here for this November for Scorpio. So we have the 10 of Cups. Actually, that's funny because the 10, you know, it signifies like a completion. So I feel like there's some sort of completion of a cycle going on here. So the 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, love, particularly like regarding, it looks like home life, children, family. But yeah, we have all these cups that are all filled. The cups are overflowing. So it looks like this month is going to be really a time of emotional fulfillment. As well as happiness, joy, love in this November here for Scorpio. So I'm going to pull a life lesson that might be coming up for Scorpio at this time here. We have this 10 of Cups energy, so the 10 signifying like a cycle, a completion, a fulfillment, and the cups representing the emotions, kind of the element of the water there. So we have perseverance. You know, I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. So it looks like here, yeah, we have this energy of the crown chakra. So the thinking, the intellect. So it's like mind over matter, aligning our mind and our heart. I'm getting here with this green, with this kind of green for the heart chakra. So it's like aligning our mind and our thoughts with what we really want in our heart, and to keep going after it. You know, it's going beyond the mind, and sometimes the confines of the mind. Keeping up that perseverance here, that, you know, it looks like here there's some hard work, but it looks like with this 10 of Cups, you know, it's paying off. So let me see what else is coming up here for Scorpio. So we got harmony. Yeah, there's lots of good things here. We've got that harmony. And like I was saying, aligning our mind and our heart. I feel like that balance, you know, that integrity, you know, aligning what our actions and our words. And also here, so we have power, self-confidence, productivity, number 3. So I feel like here, yeah, it's like, I feel like we're coming into maybe some personal power, especially with this fulfillment. We've got this very green energy again coming out. So that means like heart, emotions, as well. So I feel like here you're coming into a time of harmony. Maybe after there was a little bit of struggle, because we have this like perseverance here. So it looks like here you're coming into your power. I feel like it's emotional power, because we have this kind of connected to the heart here. And then we've got this kind of this crown and third eye. I feel like too, that's like it's aligning our heart and our mind here. And then number 3, I always associate 3 to like teachings and learnings, but also mind, body, soul connection, that Trinity. So I feel like here it's going to be very harmonious for Scorpio, which is kind of like opposite of the Scorpio energy, which is usually like endings, beginnings, transformation. It's like death and rebirth. So I feel like here we're like there's that balance coming in here. There's this harmony coming in, emotional fulfillment. Maybe after some trying times here. I'm gonna see what else is coming in through here. Yeah, we got leveling up, 1144. So it looks like we have this diamond light body that's starting to power up. But also here we've got this, it is like the pink and the purple. You know, the heart, again, we have this like pink energy with the heart. And then we have this crown chakra energy. So I feel like, yeah, like we have this 10 of Cups. So there is going to be like a leveling up. I feel like in your mind and in your heart. So it looks like here 1144 is a good one to watch out for. And then whenever we add those together, it's 10. So yeah, you're like, there's a cycle. There's some sort of fulfillment of a cycle here, but it looks like here we're kind of leveling up. Our body is kind of powering up. Our self-confidence is powering up. We're starting to create more harmony between our mind and our heart. What we really want on the inside here. So I'm just going to pull a few more cards here. I don't want to keep these ones too long. Let's see a spirit animal that's coming out here. We have the Giraffe, visionary. It says here, rise above earthly matters. Yeah, so perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Those are the earthly matters. Rise above them. And it looks like too, it's like, yeah, in the mind here. Glide through life with grace. Yeah, she looks very graceful. She's very harmonious. So it's like, yeah, glide through life with that balance, that harmony. You are able to see the right path. Yeah. Because we've got this, like this 10 of Cups energy, which is like this cycle of fulfillment. You're able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth. Yeah, we have the self-confidence coming out here again. And love with a big heart. Yeah, so it's about the heart here. So it looks like here we have the giraffes. And the giraffes too, it's funny because we have this energy of like family and children, kind of generations. The giraffes are very connected to their children. So it looks like here there's some sort of family element with this as well. But it looks like you can see from a higher perspective now, or you will be seeing from a higher perspective. You know, the giraffes can kind of overlook, they can see really farther. They can have that foresight where they can see like farther than when the animals that are kind of on that ground. So it looks like here, yeah, it's like visionary. So like think big. What is your vision of your life? What is that? What do you want to bring in here? But it's saying here to stand tall in your self-worth. So know and have that self-confidence in yourself. I'm going to see what else. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to pull a past life energy card and see what's coming up here. So we got wealth. Yeah, so we have that abundance coming out here. The 10 of Cups is about that like abundance, that emotional abundance, the love, the joy, because abundance isn't only just material, it's also, you know, you can have an abundance of love, an abundance of passion, an abundance of joy, those types of things. But yeah, we have wealth here. It says abundance and entitlement. So I feel like here, yeah, you're coming into a time of emotional wealth. Could also be physical wealth as well. You know, it could be either or. But it's like we've got this masculine and feminine energy kind of like meshing together. We've got this king and queen. I feel like it's like the king and queen, like you're like kind of queen of your life. But it looks like here it's going to be centered around like family, emotional fulfillment within the family unit here. So I'm going to pull one more card, and this is a future high self card. And what does your future higher self have to say to you at this time for Scorpio? Well, you got that number 2 with that wealth. So it's like that balance, but also too, it's like our partnerships, our relationships, as well, our cooperation, that we have that in the number 2. So your higher self, following with your heart will lead you to the right things. So yeah, all about the hearts for Scorpio, looks like this month in November. Creating that harmony between the mind and the heart, what the heart really wants, and getting the mind on board with that, because sometimes the mind is a little bit trickier to get on board with what we really want in our hearts. But you have this emotional fulfillment coming up. You're being asked to lead with your heart. That there is some leveling up here. So it looks like you're being asked to love with a big heart this November. So I hope that resonated for you, and you'll have to let me know. Thanks.